Hi my darlings, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Chrissy. I'm so pleased you could stop by. I would love it if you would subscribe before you leave. To my OGs, don't forget to turn that notification bell on so YouTube can tell you every time I upload a video. Today I'm going to be using a new palette from Hydrate. It's the Good Looks Charms palette, so if you'd like to know where I got this green look, please continue to watch. As you've seen by the title, I'm going to be trying out this very new Hydrate Good Luck Charms. Now, they brought two palettes out at the same time. This was supposedly for St. Patrick's Day. And this is the other one, which is Fortunes and Crystals. This is the palette. As you can see, you've got a very few greens. And then you've got a lot of sort of browns, mustardy colours, greys, so it is a very dark palette. So let me just swatch these for you and I'll stop nattering. Hydrate, I've done it again with the silver. I don't know what it is about Revolution, I've never seen silvers like it. Look, it's got tin foil. So this is the palette. Okay, yeah, it is green. But when you think about it, you've got, this is stunning. I love this. It's like an aqua green, if you can have an aqua green, like a mint shimmer. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7. Yes, 7, as I mentioned before, 7 greens for a St. Patrick's Day, if you inspired palette. I'm not going to moan because you know I'm going to buy them anyway and I'm going to enjoy using it. So today is I'm going to go out of my comfort zone yet again. You know, I love my pinks, I love my purples, I like my girly stuff, but I think we can make this look girly as well. So I am going to have a play with this. I put the colours here where they are in the palette, so if you do funnily enough want to replicate the look I make, I don't know why, but if you do, I'll put it up there so you can follow it. I'm going to set my base with this just to give me a nice smooth surface to play with. Okay, so I've set that base then. It doesn't really look a lot different because the eye base is very pale. I'm going to take a small brush just to outline where I want these colours to go. I did go to use the Colourpop the other day and the amount of fallout I had of it was amazing. So I'd forgot how dusty they are. They're beautiful, but they're very dusty. Right, okay. So this is just a rough outline. I don't want it to be really stark because it'll take ages to blend out else. How is everybody doing? How is everybody in their headspace? I hope you are looking after your mental health. It is so important. And that is going to look absolutely crazy. Yes, it does. It does. This colour here, so to blend out, it is lighter than the green, but it's just a strange colour to blend out with, but it's the only thing I can do. I don't want to use another palette. I think this is going to be else on to blend out. Right, I'm going to speed this up and blend it out. This is going to take an age, even though I only put a little bit down. It is sort of going in the camera, but it doesn't look like that when I look in the mirror. Oh, I can hear one of my cats. Oh, you haven't met Charlie, have you? Do you want to meet Charlie? Okay. Very big bear Charlie. Hey. Oh, look, he loves a love. Look at you. Oops. Ain't you beautiful? He is such a beautiful cat. He's a pain. He's actually molting really bad, but it's sort of spring now. But he's a lovely boy, ain't you? Yes, you are. Look at him. Lovely. I suppose you want some dinner, don't you? Right, I'll go and feed him and I will be back. Right, about 10 hours later. Oh my goodness, that was so hard to blend out. I haven't done a very good job of it either. And here, where I've got that, those dry patches, it looks like I haven't blended it, to me anyway. And so I've sort of got some unevenness there. But you know what? I ain't a professional, so it is what it is. I have actually used the lighter shade in the end because it was getting so dark using the rewards. I went on to the original shade I used to set my base, so it might look a little different now. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the green as well because a lot of that has gone due to the blending. I don't want to put too much on because I'll end up having to blend it out again and again, and we'll be back to square one. It'll be time for me to go to bed and I haven't finished my video then yet. So that has got to be a pigment 100%. It's just so, once it's there, it just doesn't budge. So it's just something to consider if you are going to buy this palette. I want to do a little bit darker in the sides. I was going to use the brown, but I think the brown is actually lighter than the green, so I'm going to have to go with black. This is going to be fun. I'm going to go gently, very gently. Let me find a tiny brush. Oh, that's a little bit more browny than black. That will do nicely. Can you hear that dog again? Bless him. I think it's a little pug. I could be mistaken though. I've only seen him a couple of times. I can't remember. You know what? That together is a nice colour. I'm going to have to put a little bit more green on as well. As a personal preference, let me know. I've probably asked you this before, but my mind is like a sieve. What is your favourite colours for your eyes? Oh, somebody's at the door. Husband's back. Thanks to Miss Al and her sausages, we have this little group on Texas, and they come up with some fabulous ideas. Now, I don't know who it was. I don't know whether it was Tia. I don't know whether it was... do you know what? I really don't know who it was, but they found these dupes of P. Louise bases, and so please forgive me because I don't know who found these out, and they was off Amazon. I think there was about £12 or £14 per set of 6. I don't know how they're going to perform, but because I've had a lot of problem, unfortunately, with my cut crease canvas, I've got to keep away from it, which I am absolutely gutted because I used to love that product. So I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of this because, you know, what's more boring than watching someone putting a cut crease on? I've put this cut crease on as I speak because I find it is Okay, it's still quite tacky as well. Whether it will crack or not, I hope it's not, because I've bought like 10, 12 colours. 12 colours, so I hope it's going to be okay. And I'm going to put on... Oof, we've got to do the silver, but I also love this. You know what? There's far too many beautiful greens here just to go with the plain silver. I think I'm going to use this one for definite. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yes, I'm sorry. Beautiful colour, really vibrant. I don't usually go anything for, well, I don't think I usually go anything for this bright, but we are today. I don't think I have got a green like this in my whole collection. When I tidy my room up and have a sort out, I will actually make it of importance to find out, because this is so pretty. This has sort of took that dark look and sort of elevated it so much. That's gorgeous. Right, let's get... I'm not even going to bother to do another shimmer on there. I'm just going to use the brown to sort of fade it in. It is a lot to go from obviously a really light colour to a dark colour, but I'll just play around with the colours until I can sort of get a sort of a merge. Right, I'm just going to have a play around with this now and just get it sort of more fluid. I'm really going to attempt to try and use one of the water activated liners that I bought from Tammy. I'm going to go off camera to do the other one. Wow. This is going to take some getting used to. I did use the Tammy Pastel, then I wasn't really happy with that, so I used this one that I had from Poundland, this Rimmel one, the Wonder Swipe, and so they're not level whatsoever, but I am really past caring right at this moment. That takes so much concentration and my hands are so shaky, and watching Teresa does inspire me to just wear colour. I will really take my hat off to her. She is just such a colourful person. She's lovely. The Revolution Pro Visionary in the black one. I'm going to be going over the top with the Flixx line. So if you give me 2 seconds, I will be back with you. So you put a little bit of liner on and it totally changes the look altogether. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Right, I am going to put a little bit of mascara on. I'm going to try and put some lashes on again. I always say try because I just think it's a fluke that I keep on putting them on. So I'm going to attempt it. Chocolate Dip Mascara from Hydrate. Light coat. My darlings, I'm going to fast forward this so you can see me put my base on, so I will be back with you when we're going to go back to the palette. So give us 2 seconds and you can watch me put my base on. I'm going to go for the brown one, which is called Acorn. Sort of khaki colour, it just takes the sort of brushness off the dark brown. Right, It's actually beautiful. Oh, I always bang on about their silvers, but they are so gorgeous. Wow. I think this might be a little bit too chunky for the brow bone though. Oh, no, we're fine. We're actually sparkling from everywhere today. No need for gems. I was actually just going to add a little gem on the edge there, but I don't know. I don't really think there's any need. I'll use this Revolution Superfix Stronghold Misting Spray. It is very, very fine. It's a lot like the Morphe one. I do like a sort of peachy nudie colour with a green, but I think I'm just going to go for one of the Soft lipsticks, if I can find them. Okay, perhaps not. Okay, this one's called Glorified. I have used this before. My darlings, that's my finished look for today. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, don't forget to leave us a thumbs up. That will be amazing. And if you haven't already and you do like the look of my channel, please consider subscribing. I will be back with you next week on Tuesday and Thursday, so I would love it if you could join me. Until then, please take care of yourselves and stay safe. I love you loads. Bye.